Hi, I'm Jo, also known as Bald Mother Tucker, and I lost my hair in January 2018. It came out in about 2 weeks, quite suddenly, from literally a full head of hair and hair on my arms and legs. I found a patch which was about this kind of size, about here. The hair just wouldn't stop shedding. It was coming out in handfuls, to the point where it was kind of clumps coming out in the shower. Started wearing wigs, which I think helped kind of save my sanity, really. So the wigs are usually secured safely inside the box, they don't move around, and then they will come with a hairnet over them as well. And this is also a great way to store your wigs. If you keep the net that it's supplied with here, and then you can just pop it back over. Depending on what your wig is made from, you need to make sure that you care for it in the right way. It's really important to make sure that you use product specially designed for your synthetic wig, and this is to help your wig last as long as it possibly can. Synthetic wigs, you should get around 6 months wear from one wig. If you take really good care of it, you could get more. Equally, they can, because they're synthetic, they are more prone to getting trashed, and the fibres could go crunchy on the ends, whereas with real hair you will get a longer time span from the wig. But equally with human hair, again, you need to use special product because the hair's been treated, it's gone through so many stages of chemical treatment. You really need to make sure you look after the ends, because the ends are prone to damaging and frizzing. Argan oils and serums are really recommended just to help keep the ends in really good condition. And you can get some great products on the market, so again, even when it comes down to not just care product but styling products as well, should be specifically designed for the type of hair that you're wearing, so be it synthetic or natural. Really important that you take care when looking after your wig. I would not recommend using fabric conditioner. Lots of people talk about using it on synthetic wigs to keep their wigs in good condition. It can leave like a film on the synthetic fibre, which in time will build up and again could potentially damage the fibre, could affect the longevity of it. Also, if the cap is hand tied, make sure that you don't use conditioning product on the cap, because conditioning product will do what it says on the tin, detangle and unknot, and so it could lead to unknotting patches where you want the hair to be. So you could lose hair, it could loosen knots that have been tied, and so you risk losing bits of hair, which you don't want to happen. If you're thinking about getting a wig, there's a few things to look out for. So whether you buy online or you go to a salon, the most important thing is to know the size of your head, and you can measure the circumference this way. So you're measuring around the outside of your hairline, and that will give you a good indication as to whether your head is petite or whether you're an average size head or perhaps slightly larger size head. And then you can order your wig or buy a wig that caters for that size head. So once you get used to the brand that you like to buy and like to wear, you'll kind of get used to how the sizing works. Another tip for if you get kind of itching or discomfort, which it can be quite common, you can wear caps underneath. So you can get things like bamboo caps or very fine mesh caps, which are a bit like tights, and you can wear those underneath, and they're really discreet. You can't usually see them at all, and they don't interfere with the monofilament top, so you won't see them shine through. They can just put barrier between your scalp and your skin and the material that the wig is made from, just to kind of help prevent an itch. So I own about 15 wigs, maybe more. I like to change styles daily. I change them with my outfits. Now that I have no hair, I'm the ultimate blank canvas. Some outfits actually just don't look right with long hair. They look better with short hair. I like kind of, you know, getting done up and getting dressed up anyway, and it's such a nice thing to actually be able to say, okay, I can accessorize with this hair today, versus, you know, a different style. I'm blatant. I tell people I don't feel I have to wear hair like my old hair used to be. I do like wearing blonde. I used to be blonde. I like wearing blonde wigs, I think it probably suits my skin tone more, and I'm used to seeing myself in that kind of colour. But I always used to have quite short hair. I used to have pixies, and I always used to long for really long locks, and my hair would it was just quite rubbish at growing, and so then I'd get bored and I'd cut my hair short again. And now I can have short hair if I want to have short hair, because I still really love short hair. But actually on a Saturday night, if I want to have long hair for the night, it's just so easy. It's just fresh out of a box and on your head, which is just brilliant.